I don't like these yearly raps that people do on social media because they become very depressing for people who feel like all I did the entire year was survive each and every single day.
I think it's just a point of people just remembering who they are most times.
True. You know, got into meditation. I started journaling, which I'm actually finding I really like.
Chakrahan. I'm joking. We've got so many things, so much pressure to be and be present. I mean, it doesn't help that our unemployment rate is so vast as well.
It's huge.
We gotta try something, you know?
And I heard that when you're living in that particular mental space, it is you saying to the universe, I am open to receiving. But if you're living in a lot of clutter, you're basically saying to the universe,
get right. Yeah. I remember. Sanbonani Dumela. Konje what 80 blow fan and say ML. We back.
It's another episode. What?
It's Afrikaans, friend. Like they said, that's how you greet. But what's wrong with you? But yeah.
Okay.
Hi, 40 somethings. We back. My name is Gabi Mbele, and I'm chilling with
Maboi.
And today we actually want to say cheers.
Yes.
To you.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I think for me, I want to say cheers to you because we think Valentine's Day is supposed to be just about dating.
Mm-hmm.
But what about you? How have you loved yourself?
Yes.
How have you showed yourself up? You know, what have you done for you to show yourself that you love yourself?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's February, the theme of love. We just thought, what are you saying cheers to you for?
I'll start with me. I've never taken a month-long leave. So in December, I decided I'm going to be off work for an entire month. Not because I wanted to do anything specific, but because I just wanted to rest more than anything. I wanted to rest. I wanted to take stock of my life. Gahle.
Right.
I, got into meditation. I started journaling, which I'm actually finding I really like.
Chakrahan. I'm joking.
Aye.
What about Ausibari? And I'm supposed to be the Chakrahan. Okay.
So I started journaling, and I also realized that most of last year, I had given up on one, consistently buying myself flowers, and two, going for my monthly massage and my monthly facials. I had given up on that because I was so busy, and I let go of taking care of self because I needed to take care of the work. And I literally was in a period of just anything that comes up. I wasn't really saying no, even at times when I felt like I should have said no. So this year I've decided, yes, it's my year of yes. Putting it out into the universe. It is my year of yes in terms of wanting to explore more and do more and be more. But at the same time, I need to have boundaries.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, if you're terming it as boundaries, that's fair.
Yes.
Everybody
so it's not a no.
It's not a no.
Boundary.
It doesn't fall within my space,
yes.
right? So that's not a no. That's still a yes.
Yeah.
It's just that you know how to protect your peace.
And I think it's something that's taken me a very long time to do because I'm a people pleaser of note. Typical firstborn daughter, always wanting to serve everybody, make sure everyone is happy, even at your own detriment. But this year, I've decided that I will not make other people happy at my own expense. So I will not attend something
put you first before me.
Yeah,
right.
If I don't feel like doing something, I don't feel like it, and it's okay. It's okay. Because sometimes I used to beat myself up for not feeling like doing things, even though I am really not in the mood. Now I no longer carry that guilt, and that's part of me saying cheers to myself for finally learning to take care of you.
Well done.
Yeah.
I think it's so important, and I don't even know if enough people are doing this. And if you've watched the other episodes, please go back and watch them. If you watch the other episodes, you realize that I'm kind of like a very hard on myself with time. I'm hard on myself with what I want for me and what I consume as well for me is something that I'm very precious about. So to toast to myself, I suppose, or cheers myself or high five myself, I literally took on school again.
Yes.
Because I wanted to test my listening skills again, to see if I've still got it. My mental, because I didn't know if that was something that I wanted.
Yeah.
But I also, for me, taking another risk, right? Going in and applying for a job that I've never ever worked in and believing that I could.
Yeah.
But I know I can.
Yeah.
There's nothing I'm afraid of. Like me, change doesn't, if you guys knew where I've lived, change doesn't freak me out at all. Like you could put me on a flight to Nigeria and say, as long as you get there and you need to get to this driver and the driver say, that doesn't scare me.
Yeah.
So my self-love that I gave back is going back to school and kind of empowering myself.
I like
because
that.
there's no other way that I could do it. I want to do things like go to a spa and whatever, but it's can't. I think my brain would like think, I could be doing this right now.
Oh
And
no.
that's literally what I do. And I will
Yeah.
get there eventually.
Yeah.
There's certain things I want to get to first before I get there.
I used to be that person that always felt like me taking moments to take care of myself is time that could have been used for something else. But then you sit back, two things. One, the job will always get done.
Fair.
It will always get done, no matter when it gets done, but eventually it will get done, even if it is deadline driven. Two, this job that you are worried about,
They're going to replace you tomorrow.
they will replace you tomorrow if you get hit by a bus or something happens to you, unfortunately. So I've learned to not take care of myself for a job. If it means I take a moment to take care of self so that I am better equipped to do the job, I will do that gladly. That's why for me, my monthly massage and facials are part of me taking care of myself so I can show up as my best self. Because whether I like it or not, you being in a good space mentally, because we are so giving of ourselves. You're on radio constantly having to make people happy.
But
you
yours
can't
is
show
also
up.
you consumed by other people's energy because then that's okay. I guess
you can't
that's where it's
constantly be
different.
showing up,
Right,
but you're not pouring
right.
back into yourself.
Right.
So I've consciously decided I'm going to show up for myself, which is why I had, for the first time, said no to working in studio because I got the opportunity to go race at a racetrack last year. And I was like, I am not letting go of this opportunity. It's not every day you get given the opportunity to go race or do something that generally costs people 500,000 Rand to
but that's
partake
something
in,
you like, innit?
and you're doing it for
Yeah.
free.
Yeah. That's weird. Look, I suppose with yours is very public facing and people will eat at your energy.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you think I left it today? Because I can't do that anymore. Like for me, I'm so content in the little things like sitting at home by my TV.
Yeah.
I mean, ang'sweli, guys. TV imnandi. Ang'sweli. I know how to shut out the world, sit in my house and do absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
For me, playing dead is my most favorite hobby. But also, I'm the type of person that Amani and I could wander off.
Oh, yeah.
Like go to Parkhurst and start walking across the state and look at things. And
Yes.
that's me, right?
Yeah.
But that's pouring back into my own
Yourself,
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily quantify it by let's go for this and let's do that. I mean, I've traveled. Another thing is that maybe I'm at a point of I've done it too much that it's overwhelming for me now. I've traveled too much. I want to be put.
Yes.
Yeah. But let me know what it's like.
Yes.
I was running. I was paid to party. There's so many. I mean, that's how we met. Like the mill was always moving. Now I just want to be
Slow
still
down.
and know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm literally at that point where I just like, if it means me, the washing machine is running while I'm just lying there watching an omnibus of something. Perfect.
But you know the thing about this time of the year, I feel it is also a very depressing time of the year because people will look at what it is that they achieved from a materialistic point of view. What is it that I did not achieve last year materially? Did I get to pay off my debt? Did I get to, buy the car? Did I get to buy that house? Did I get to do this and do that? And the biggest thief of joy, comparison. you are comparing, which is why sometimes I don't like these yearly raps that people do on social media, because they become very depressing for people who feel like all I did the entire year was survive each and every single day. Right?
Sure.
Because that's another reality that people deal with. Because I might be going through so much challenges within my life, within, whatever space I'm in, where things are just not hlanganing. But I woke up every single day and I showed up for the day.
But that's just it.
That's
enough.
Is my cheers to you.
That is enough, though. Like, why
but
would
social media likes to wrap things in a bow.
And I'm going to say this loud and clear, and I hope somebody at the back hears me, because why on earth are you looking at Mpho's life? Can I tell you one thing about Mpho? She's not going to show you when she's falling apart, because her public image is scrutinized by us former journalists and journalists. You've got so much to compare with. You and you're falling apart. You see it and it feels like it's louder, and her success looks like it's louder, but the truth is it's not. She's just not going to show you when she's falling apart, because when she falls apart, guys, this is what I always say. Celebrities, yabo lento ukuthi TikTok nithathe nikhale nina bo regular. Because guess what? She's got a public image to attack.
Also, if I do, I'm going to be a meme for a lifetime. I'm not about to be a meme for a lifetime.
There's so many things and they go through a lot, but they just don't show it.
Yeah.
Right? They fall apart in private. And when you hear, and which is why I always just think social media has made self-love seem so unattainable. But it's self-love, guys.
Yes.
Going for a walk to the park.
Yeah.
Getting a new book at Exclusive Books, or going to that sale that you want and getting yourself a pair of pants. Guys, ingaki self-love. But now we want to make it, posh.
You lay by that thing that you have wanted for the longest time, and you finally finish off that label and you're going to go pick it up. That is a form of self-love, because you have achieved something that meant something to you, or that was necessary. Being able to just pay your kids' school fees for the year.
Baby.
You know what I mean? So sometimes we like these grand things and believe, Uguti, if I do not achieve anything grand this year, then I've done nothing.
Nah, I swear. Don't do that to yourselves. And then you end up in debt. This is how people end up in heavy debt, because self-love is quantified as a Porsche, Merc, and what. No. There's no need for that. Abo manje, I'm a China figile.
Oh, God.
Now you can get an SUV. Bro.
I mean, I spent December in 2 SUVs and I loved both of them, and they're Chinese makes, right? And
all are equal in the eyes.
Yes.
And Mpho is not just a book, guys. It's a real thing. Now, in the current spectrum we're in, you can go get yourself an SUV.
Yeah.
There's no need. I saw they even made one that looks like the Mercedes version. That kills me. I'm sorry.
So it's very.
We're all equal.
We really have to start cheersing our small wins, because I feel like as you keep cheersing those small wins, the big wins are going to come, right? But you need to be able to celebrate the small wins, because another thing that I used to not do is not celebrate the small wins because I'm waiting for the big win. But outside of that, even when that big win comes, I'm now ready for the next thing. I'm not celebrating that because because I'm always growing. What's the next thing? What's the next thing? And you sit back and you're like,
yeah, God doesn't like that either. So when you don't say thank you and appreciate and love the smallest one, he's also thinking uzongenzani when you get to the big one. And that's problematic.
Right?
That's problematic.
Right?
So I just feel like people need to standard sakho is compare wena to yourself. Instead, I'd rather people who, and which is why I like the thing that where people were putting the thing on the cake.
Oh, yes.
I really love that, because I heard small things like, oh, I got myself a tripod. I was like, whoa! I got myself a ring light. I was cheering.
Yeah.
A ring light 150. I was cheering, because I'm just like, the fact that you saw yourself for that ring light, babies, that means you fought for that ring light.
There we go.
And that's just it, right?
There we go.
Stop making it.
I am hoping that 2026 will be the year that people realize that real life content is much more worthy than these fancy content creations. Can I see you? Like there's a girl I saw on TikTok the other day. I just forgot her handle. And she talks about navigating life. Ahlala emkhukhwini, going to work in the morning. And she talks about her aspirations and what it is she would like to achieve. But at the same time, she's like, this is where I am now. I want to get there. But I am not going to pretend I am there yet. This is my day to day. I love her content so much because for me, it's realistic. That is what a lot of people are living every single day. Not all of us can drive Porsches. Not all of us can live at Monaghan Farm. Not all of us can be CEs at a company. You know, we all have to start somewhere. As long as you know, Uguti, this is where I want to go. Celebrate you now.
Yeah.
You waking up and going to Aranda and buying a blanket because you've been needing to buy that blanket.
That stuff is warm though.
I love it.
I'm just gonna say that is my favorite blanket. I'm sorry. Y'all can fight it off with your woolly stuff, but that is my favorite blanket. Okay? Nothing protects you more than that in winter.
Do you get what I mean?
You know, I think it's just a point of people just remembering who they are most times.
True.
The moment you start looking outside the window and looking at your neighbor with that eye of envy, call yourself forward. Stop it. Because then you are borderline doing one of the biggest 7 deadly sins, which is envy.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't be,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But you also need to dream.
Yes.
But when you dream, also don't let it be, I want my sister's dream or my friend's dream or whatever.
What do you
Amandla
want?
wakho kuphi? Yeah, where
What
are
do you
you?
want?
And what can your I love these these little girlies that will take a bus to Mozambique.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, I saved the whole year uyogibela bus. And I'm like, that's it. We are spoiler when our babies. It's still your trip.
That's your
You didn't have to
cheers to
sleep
you
around for it. You
moment.
didn't have to you went and earned it, right? So there is that, but you know, that's another thing that when you post on social media, be ready for the negative.
Of course. Absolutely.
You want to go and say, yeah, I will post, and then you don't want to be accountable for the energy you're going to get back. People are haters out there.
Of course.
So your self-love will be reduced to nothing because you took your stuff and you put it online. Some things, you keep them offline.
And I can tell you, often enough, it's something I've picked up off of social media. It's not necessarily that people are haters. One, some people are envious because you are able to put your authentic self out there. So even if you are posting that content that is not bougie, but is more realistic, someone out there says, why are you posting reality when we are on social media to dream and aspire?
Instagram.
You know, if I am on TikTok, I actually want to be entertained by real people. Guys, Mina,
that's how I found it on, during COVID. That was what we were there for.
Yes,
real life, because
real
we're all going through a lot during the time. Now, if we're going to go and do, let me cook for my husband, country road.
So for me, I feel the cheers to you moment has to be you living in your authentic self. If you've lived in your authentic self and you have achieved your, even if it's 2 line items on your goals for 2025, that's okay.
Guys, vision board something. If it's not the journal, put a vision board. Do something else.
I found a leather-bound journal, which I absolutely love, purely because I just wanted something pretty to hold as I'm journaling. That was it. I just wanted my journal to be pretty.
It is kind of nice when you have a dreamy something. I got the Confident Woman by Joyce Meyer.
Oh yeah,
it's so pretty. Like I
right?
was like, oh, this is it. And it feels nice when you're just sitting there and you're just writing, and you're just babbling on to yourself. And then I think that's just it. But then journaling requires you to have that self-love for yourself. So,
but outside of self-love, journaling requires you to be honest with yourself.
That's what I'm saying. It's self-love. Being honest to yourself is self-love. Because the moment you can't tell the truth to that book, you are in trouble.
Then
then we might as well get a scrapbook.
But scrapbooking is also not a bad thing.
But scrapbooking is wishy-wishy. It's like dreaming. It's not realistic.
Is that not a form of
journaling?
vision
Is holding
boarding?
yourself accountable.
Is scrapbooking not a form of scrapboarding?
Look, vision boarding is you dreaming. Scrapbooking on the other end. Guys, Will Smith ngeke ngimthole. Asibeni honest. Will Smith I'll never get him. And that was me in high school, scrapbooking with Will Smith everywhere on my book.
But is he not in an entanglement?
But definitely not on my vision board. I would
in Cape
never
Town, and I would bump into him, and then he's like, "Oh my God, I came
Honey
to
child.
The motherland, and I found the love of my life." No, but she was in her own entanglement. I could.
Does she look like she's gonna let go of her?
Come on. I could get Jada. Yes, not Jada. I could get Will Smith. You know, dream big.
No, yeah, it's dream big, guys, but realistically, so
Who's to say Will Smith is not my reality?
Ukuthi umfana athanda ubani bani. Nina.
Ay, Gabi.
Ay, nani.
Ay,
Ay,
Gabi.
nani, Foster.
No.
Bathi Foster yeah.
No,
And
Gabi.
futhi YFM was the reason why they said Foster njengomzeke.
Yes.
Foster uzukwenzeni.
Yes. No, I say dream big. If you're scrapbooking, and you're dreaming big, and you know for a fact that this is going to be happening, go for it, winner. Go for it. Mama me look at me.
You guys do too much.
What do you mean?
You're 40-something, stop playing. I do vision boards.
So
but
what?
I just
Because
feel
I'm 40-something,
stop
I can't
playing.
dream.
But put something that's realistic and that you're going to work towards. Don't do this. Faka Will Smith, come on.
Okay, what
Okay.
if I find a Will Smith light?
It's in Gupe.
What if I find a Will Smith light?
Ninja. I'm a characteristics ka Will Smith.
You know? When somebody says, your man looks like Will Smith. And you're like, yes, it does. It does.
And a piece.
I say if you're going to be doing that and you find a Will Smith light,
Right.
cheers to you. Cheers to the little things.
Ngizokushaka dog.
Yabona yini enenza abantu who do not celebrate their achievements. Gabi. Cheers to you.
I'm sorry I'm laughing so hard, but like, yeah, no, cheers to you guys. Yeah, cheers. It's me. I mean,
Gabi.
I'm so sorry.
Gabi.
Let me tell you where this comes from. There's a guy, what's that short comedian from the US? Kevin Hart. Have you seen the African Kevin Hart who looks exactly like Kevin Hart? So I'm like, are you saying, so no, when you're saying Will Smith, my immediate thought went to that Kevin Hart. I'm like, even if you tried, bro.
Outside of the money, why
without
would
the money,
you
yeah.
aspire
I know, you see, does it come with the money? Does that Will Smith come with the money? Like that's why I need to kuzagan.
Maybe he does. But anyway, before we get way too sidetracked, I really wish this year we are more about celebrating the little wins.
Yeah.
Whatever that little win
I agree.
looks like for you. If it's getting out of bed, if it's paying
And it's
that's-
hard, man.
paying
It's
that
a very
small
hard
debt, you know?
environment right now. You know, we've got so many things, so much pressure to be and be present. I mean, it doesn't help that our unemployment rate is so vast as well.
Huge.
We gotta try something, you know? There's a girl, I think, so I can't remember, but because her parents couldn't take her to school, she started doing that. But I saw her business grow. There's a guy who started a coffee business, but that's also another
one on
thing I like.
Grayston.
Yes. There's a guy here on Republic started Amascons.
You see?
Bro, that thing is busy, but I just say that for me is people are willing to try again, and that's self-love.
Absolutely.
Try
Absolutely.
and try again.
But also use social media. These days, social media, you don't know where it's
Powerful.
going to get you.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Because whether you like it or not, even the guy with coffee at Grayston, because of social media, I literally was like, one of these mornings I have to pass by Grayston because I
The
have to
scones guy.
experience this
I remember
coffee.
I bought once and I was like, bro, I'm gonna die, but I'm gonna buy them. You know, just waiting it, oh dog, nyakbona. It's a good hustle to
There you
have,
go.
right? So that's a bit of self-love. The
Yeah.
trying again, never feeling like you're defeated because you're finding other methods to get to you to where you need to be. That for me is the biggest form of self-love.
And another form of self-love, if you are thinking of getting out of that relationship because it's not working out for you, I'm with you. If it is safe to do so,
Yeah.
because there's also that element. If it is safe to do so and you really, really feel like, you know what, I want to start over my life because it's not working, that's another form of self-love. Because you staying in that relationship that makes you unhappy, you know, not just a romantic relationship, friendships. Guys, sometimes we hold on to friendships that are you know, when you see your friend's name on the phone, you're like, ooh,
You get tired.
depressor,
Yeah.
energy stealer.
Yeah.
Every time after speaking to you, I just feel exhausted, like my spirit is down. break up with that friend. Uguti, you were friends
And
since
it's okay.
high school.
Your paths have come to an end. Like, it's okay to let go
Right?
of those people. Yeah.
It's okay. If you need to get
And
out of that
relatives.
job.
And relatives.
Relatives, if you need to get out of that
Get
job.
rid.
Whatever. Starting
Whatever
over
it is,
a
choose
form of
you.
self-love. Yes.
Choose you.
But I keep saying, do it safely. If you can feel ukuthi you're not safe doing it, navigate properly. Because there are certain situations, I mean, we can sit here from a place of privilege and say, hamba. It's not always that easy. You know, even that job that you might want to quit, if you quitting it and then ending up
It's
in a
gonna
situation
compromise you, yeah.
that's compromised, then
Don't.
perhaps hold off just a little bit.
Yeah.
But you wanting to leave,
But find
that's
other,
already
I
a
always
step.
say to people, no, even if you don't leave, upskill while you're at it.
Yes.
Because it's too comfortable.
That's a
How are
cheers to
you
you.
trying to get out of it with that? Yes, that for me
That's
is
a
you've
cheers to you.
identified that you have a problem with where you are.
Yeah.
What am I doing to actually show myself love and
Yeah.
actually regain that confidence again, right? So there's a lot, man.
Another cheers to you. If you decide to change your wardrobe, because I've decided to slightly change my wardrobe. I've gotten rid of.
Oh, I thought you were gonna mock me about wearing color.
No. I've gotten rid of a whole lot of clothes that I wasn't wearing.
Well done.
For the past 2-3 years, and I've always been saying I want to get rid of these clothes. I just haven't, because you're just like, Mara, one day is only Mara, one day.
I'm gonna lose you for
eventually. I literally got rid
My
of.
favorite word.
I told you 6 bags. 6 refuse bags worth of clothes that I needed to give to charity. I gave them to charity, and kept it moving. Because
And decluttering does kind of make it feel like you've also released some kind of pressure, right?
And it's also a cheers to myself to say, listen, we're now living in the reality of who we are
am
in terms
right
of
now.
physically.
Right,
This is
right.
me. You know, I cannot be chasing my 20-something body.
Oh yeah, acceptance. All right.
It's not coming.
All right.
You know, I'm not like Gabi, who lost a whole lot of weight and is now looking like she's 22. But, you know,
Yeah.
it's me living in my reality.
Right,
This is
right.
who I am. This is my body. And
Right.
it's very strong.
You know what it is? Acceptance is it's a tough thing to thingy, but when you get there and you do,
Yeah.
uyazibona man ukuthi sengiright empilweni.
But I think that's what I like about my 40s.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like, stop nonsense, manje. Before I would have accepted anything. But now I'm like,
love it.
if it doesn't serve me, I'm good.
You know,
Yeah.
if I am wearing this top and it's feeling too tight, why am I still holding on to it?
Yeah.
Get rid. Somebody somewhere will use it.
And you're making space for things that are supposed to come to you, right?
Do you hear what I mean? And I heard that when you're living in that particular mental space, it is you saying to the universe, I am open to receiving. But if you're living in a lot of clutter, you're basically saying to the universe,
You're right. Yeah. I remember that.
So you
too,
have to declutter.
Yeah.
You have to. And once you do, because it's letting go of things is difficult, guys. Let's not lie. Letting go of clothes, letting go of decor, letting go of
And some of the things are tied
dishes,
to memories, so it
those
could be
dishes that your mother gave you when you started in tertiary, that Guti Mara, I need, let go. That is a cheers to you.
What if somebody comes and I need more?
No, let it go.
I don't cater. Me, I've got 4 plates. If you come to my house and 6 to finish. Okay,
so what's gonna happen to the 2 people?
Guys, now. Otherwise, you're saying I must hoard things. Guys, when it's letting go season, one plate can break 2. The third one, throw out
But
the
you
whole
have
set.
more than 3 friends.
No, sort
okay,
of.
on top
I'll
of
never
that-
have them all 3 at the same time. Guys, protect your peace also. Why would I have 3 different personalities in the same space at the same time with me?
So as Gabi's
Self-love
friends will
is
never
also-
get to know each other like that.
I mean,
Don't dream about it.
At an event, maybe.
Not
Mpho,
at
that
your
makes
house.
sense. No, guys, your peace is so important. It's saying in my character.
So sak
Girl, I
trainer
know
Tina
you
Gabi.
also. So I'd never bring this one and
So
this one
sak
because
trainer
Nyana's Guti.
Gabi.
Remember Coron? And we were outside at that point. So I'm just saying.
I was
self-love is
outside
also-
every day.
We were outside at that point.
Every day.
But you see, so I'm like, no, we don't do that. Like, there's some friendships that I know need to exist outside of each other. No. Self-love is also realizing separate.
Cheers to you if you're able to do that.
Oh, I do it all the time.
On that note, we just wanted to have this episode just as a way to remind you to celebrate yourself.
Yeah.
Your little wins, your big wins. Don't wait for the big wins to celebrate yourself.
Yeah.
If all you did was wake up this morning and it was a difficult
That's
thing to do,
it.
that's your cheers
That's
to
it.
yourself. You get in the evening and you say, I'm grateful for being alive.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
You know, you don't have to have done something major.
Hug
So-
yourself a little bit more. Look at yourself in the mirror and
Oh,
love
Sbu,
yourself.
you're hugging
you know?
a tree.
But subscribe.
Okay, anyway.
Like and subscribe. Asambeni. Ngeke.
Bye, guys.
Bye.